What's going on, guys? Chris here with Hardcore Agent. In this video series, we're going to be discussing books that will change your business, change your life, and change your future. What's the value that you can get from picking up one of these books and reading it? Like, what are you going to get out of this? It can take time, it can take effort, it can take energy, and that's why a lot of people don't read books. They simply don't make it a priority. And that's really a tragedy because there's so much value that you can get out of books. It can literally change your life very fast, because at the end of the day, the more you learn, the more you earn. And you have to realize that if you want to become successful. Whether that's business, whether that's fitness, whether that's in relationships, you have to gain the knowledge. So many people don't take that time and invest that time to become better. And that's what I want to instill in all of you guys as, members of the Hardcore Agent team. Always do your best to become better. I got a, series of books here that I've gone through, and there's so much knowledge in these books. It's taken me some time to read them, but the things that I've learned just from, investing that time to read is invaluable. So I hope you enjoy this video series. We're going to kind of blast through some of these books, and I'll tell you how it kind of relates to your business as a real estate agent, and how each one of these books can kind of help you become that, giant, massive figure of success that we're all trying to become. And each book has its own strengths and own unique features to it. I'm going to run through these real quick just to give you an example on how each one of these books are in completely different fields, but how they all apply to your career and your business in real estate. So this book is The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. It's by Gary Keller. This book is like the go-to book for real estate agents. Everybody loves this book. It's basically a breakdown business plan. It's a complete business plan and everything you need to do to get started in real estate as an agent and become successful and build a business instead of just having a job. This book is awesome. This book is great. I recommend it to anybody, whether you've been in real estate for 5 years or you've been in real estate for 5 days. Okay? Highly recommend this book. This book here, this book is expensive, but it's well worth it. This book here is called Advertising Secrets of the Written Word. By Joseph Sugarman. This book here, it covers a lot of really important topics, especially relating to advertising. So, when you're writing ads, when you're trying to attract clients, this book here will help you out with that. This helps you write really powerful copy. And copywriting is basically sales in print. So it's basically putting your sales pitch into a sales page that converts into clients every day, day in and day out. So this is huge. This book is really important. Fair warning, it's a little expensive. I picked this copy up used for about $80 to $90, but it's well worth every penny. You've got to invest in yourself, guys. It's the biggest thing you can do, and it will pay the best return on investment. This book here is not as well known as the other two, but it's a really good book because what it does is it kind of explains to you how to build a business that runs without you, that you can then sell to somebody else that has value for millions of dollars. Okay, so this is for the more entrepreneurial minded people that want to build a real estate business or maybe a real estate brokerage and scale it out and eventually sell it for a lot of money. This book is awesome. Any entrepreneur, definitely read it. Not as well known, but definitely a great book. The Psychology of Influence and Persuasion. This book is great. This is a psychology book. And this can be used, for anybody in business in general, but in particular people who are in a people business and in a face-to-face business, a sales business. It's really important because you have to be really good at understanding people and the dynamics of people and how people work to become very successful on a high level. So this book is great. Millions of copies have been sold of this book. I recommend it to anybody. It's not a bad read. It's about 300 pages. You can blow through it pretty quick, and it's really interesting. It's definitely an interesting book, and you'll learn a lot from it. This one here, this is a really cool book. So if you're like myself and you have ambitions, or your plan is to become an agent, build a business as an agent, and then build a second business investing in property and building assets, hard assets in real estate. This book's awesome. And what this is wealth protection secrets of a millionaire real estate investor. And this book is actually written by a gentleman, and he goes through all the legalities of it, and he helps you protect that wealth that you've worked so hard as an agent or as an investor to build. And this is important because if you build it up and it takes all that time and all that effort to build it, and then it just gets taken away from you because you didn't do things right, or maybe you didn't get the best advice, or maybe you're not that knowledgeable in the legal field, or you're not well read legally, it hurts. It's a painful thing, and I don't want you guys to go through that pain at all. My goal here is to prevent pain and help you guys become wicked successful. This book here, all right, so guys, if you don't know what search engine optimization is, it's a really powerful thing that's been going on since Google kind of got on the map. And basically what it is you're optimizing the search engine. So when you go into Google and someone types in best dental assistant, or best real estate agent, or best car washing services, what's going to happen is you want to build a website that comes up on that first page of Google. There are thousands of pages on Google, especially for really competitive keywords. And this book here is basically a guide to, and there's many other search engine optimization books out there. Another guy you might want to check out is Alex Becker. He has an excellent program. I'll drop a link to it in the description. That way, you can check that out. But he goes over SEO in detail, and he has a complete program where he walks you through it step by step. And this can be powerful for real estate agents. A lot of my leads come through online sources, and I do a lot of SEO on my websites to drive traffic. And the beauty of it is, once you get that website ranked high, it's just going to keep producing leads as long as you keep that website ranked high in Google, because it's basically, people are going to type that in, a certain keyword, and they'll go right to your site. So this is essential, especially for agents that don't have that many leads, or maybe they're trying to grow a team. And obviously, as we know, the more leads, the more sales, the more closings. It's all in the numbers. The path is in the math. So check this book out, guys. Very important. SEO, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, definitely a skill that I would recommend learning. Even if you just get well-rounded in it and outsource it, definitely something to look at. Shift. This book here is really good, and this is something that's important because, as we know, the market's on fire right now, and I hope it lasts a long time, and I hope we go out there and we all make a lot of money and we do very well. This book here, though, it's a good book. It's a good tool to have in your back pocket, and what it is, it's a guide for real estate agents when the markets get tough, when the markets get hard, when it's not as aggressive as it is now, when just tough times happen, like back in 2008, 2009, financial crisis. This book here, it's written by Gary Keller also, who wrote the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, and this book will really help you out and help you shift your business into a place where you can still be profitable and successful even in a bad market. So definitely check this out, and well worth the read. Another cautionary book, just like the other book I have here, Wealth Protection Secrets. So always, like I said, guys, grow, do your thing, but just always be careful always think, you know, in that lawyer mentality, if you can, to protect yourself. And obviously hire a lawyer, you know, for legal advice, but always try to become knowledgeable on, you know, a wide range of topics as an entrepreneur. So that's a cautionary book. This one here, it's a good book. It's a pretty good guide. If you guys know this series, it's you know, the For Dummies series. It's how it breaks topics down into, you know, a more simple format, and it helps you understand it, which is cool. You know, especially as a new agent, you're coming into the business. You might want to just pick this book up, flip through it. It's a really simple read. It goes over prospecting. It goes over a lot of things, and it will just help you understand the business in a general scope, and it will help you get ahead a little faster. So definitely recommend this book. They're fairly cheap to find. I think you can find this online probably for 10 bucks, maybe a little less. So definitely check this book out. So guys, I'm going to go into more detail on a lot of these books. This is going to be a whole series, and I'm going to add books to it as I continue to read more. I have a big library at home. I've blasted through a ton of books. I love reading and I love learning, so I hope to pass this knowledge on to you guys. But this is just, you know, these are some good books that you can start off with and, you know, use to optimize and grow your real estate business. So I look forward to sharing all this knowledge with you, and have an awesome day. Thanks for being a part of the Hardcore Agent team.